quite want me in there then, will you?
Oh yeah, you can come in. That's okay. Chair in the corner.
Sorry.
So firstly, we're going to see how stable the sacrum is.
I don't want to take shoes off, Abby. No, that's all good.
Yep, no. So, got thrown out on, oh there it is, feel that?
Yep.
Yeah. So the sacrum twisted when I bent the legs and threw the atlas out. Breathe in and out. And breathe in and out. And breathe in and out. No, that's better. Did you feel it melt into the neck at the end there?
Absolutely good.
That's better. Hold up for me. That's good. And hold up for me. Oh, hello. So that means this side of the sacrum and this side of the occiput aren't communicating as well as they should be. And hold. That's better. Both sides and hold. Oh, hello. So the sacrum also isn't talking to the occiput properly. So the kundalini isn't going up and down the spine as easily as it should.
Yeah, it definitely feels like that.
Tapping releases bone memory. Is there tapping in the aroma touch you do?
No.
Because that's a good thing to add in, you know, because you get all those beautiful essential oils on the spine.
Nice.
So this sort of thing, you're actually activating the nervous system and helping release bone memory.
Yeah.
So you know, just adds a little bit, and it feels great. You know, just gets that, you know,
So just
vibration.
down the spine.
Yeah, that vibration going up and down the spine. And hold.
Yeah, with the aroma touch, it's the oils doing the work.
Oh, I know, I am aware.
B.
Hold up for me. Yeah. So the tailbone doesn't like that. Feel that, Abby?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, it's too tight. So your dura attaches to your tailbone. It's around the spinal cord. It attaches in at C3. It attaches in the tip of the skull, the sphenoid, and the jaw. So somewhere between here and here, everything's jammed. So your tailbone doesn't want to be stretched.
Yeah.
Breathe in and out.
She does have a little broken bone at the bottom of the spine
Breathe in.
as well.
And out. Breathe in and out. Do you guys have Traumeel at home? You know Traumeel? Traumeel's a homeopathic combination that Traumeel. Hold up.
Yeah.
It's a homeopathic combination with arnica and all sorts of things in it. But sometimes when there's been a break and we still have pain there, it's because of the memory of the break.
Okay.
So arnica actually works from that homeopathic perspective on both the bruising and the damage when something happens, as well as the emotional, physiological, weird stuff that happens after it should have.
What's in it and make a tincture,
Oh, yeah.
and then put it in the scanner and see
Oh.
if it shows up for her.
Oh, man.
This is
I need
gonna
how
be
to do
so
that.
You know how to do that.
I don't think that's
I'll
in my...
show you.
Okay, cool,
I'll show
cool,
you
cool.
before I leave. It's really easy.
So now I'm going to ask the tailbone if it's jamming all the way to the jaw, because it was all the way to the sphenoid. So now we're going to check all the way to the jaw and hold. Yeah, it is. So that dura is tight the whole way. What was the injury with the lower back, or was there no injury?
I did acrobatics for years, but
Yep.
there's around here.
Yeah.
I only noticed
There's
it on an X-ray. There was no
tiny
pain.
little chip of like a bone that's
Right.
come off and it's just floating there. There's a little bit of like extra skin that you got.
Right, okay.
I didn't feel a little lump.
Yep.
And that's
So once again, I know it's a pain in the butt spot, but if you were to get that renew on that, you know, morning and night, bit by bit, that could
that'd
start
be easy to get it on there.
So you know how the spine
that'd be
kind of
good.
looks like that?
Yes.
Well, it's one of these here that was floating.
Oh,
at the
right,
side,
a little bit
right
of the
at
spinous
bottom.
process.
So it's like it kind of looked
Huh.
like that.
Yeah, okay. Right, yeah.
Because she went to a chiropractor and he went, have you seen this X-ray? Look at this, and we were like,
Hold up.
whoa.
Wow, amazing.
So, yeah, God knows how it was done. Trampolining,
And hold.
aerobatics.
So those ones there are the ischial tuberosities. They're centering mechanisms, so centering for the whole lower body. So particularly the digestive tract, the the digestive tract, the reproductive organs.
Yeah.
And again, hold. Beautiful. And these ones, hold up. Yeah. These are the they're not working. So these are the labyrinthine reflex points. They do the same thing. They help to center the head on the neck, on the shoulders. So this one's centering from here to here. These ones are centering up here. Then I'm going to do my little mantra. Eyes open, eyes closed. It's dark, eyes open. 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 And hold. Beautiful. Okay, these ones are the spinal respiratory faults. Spinal respiratory reflex points. Okay. And again, hold. Beautiful. Scoliosis. And hold. And hold. Oh, that's good.
Thank God, because it's meant to be grandma chiropractic.
Yeah, right. Yeah, nice, nice.
Well, thankfully that worked.
One of the first people I ever had with, so this is NOT, one of the first people that I actually saw a physical reaction to, she came to see me because her spine was about 20 degrees, so she was within months away from them needing to do the operation.
Okay.
So around the time she saw me, and in those days I was so slow, it used to take like 4 hours to do the full scoliosis protocol. And I was literally from the book, you know, going, you know, working through it, just step by step by step by step. And at about the same time, she saw a orthopedic surgeon. Is that who you would see? Anyway, some sort of surgeon turning over onto your back, and he said to her, "You will have to have an operation unless you start swimming 2 kilometers a day." So which she did. She was stubborn.
Yeah.
So she started swimming 2 kilometers a day, and I was doing the kinesi protocol with NOT, and it was down to 3% at the next time they checked her spine. Oh, look at your feet. You can feel them.
Yeah, I can feel it. Her feet were like that when she came out of the womb.
Yeah, right.
I saw that. So she was twisted at the
Yeah,
side.
okay.
Oh, didn't you tell her that?
So she gave me Bell's palsy
Yes,
because of how she was sat. So I got Bell's palsy.
yes.
And when she came out, she was
Fingers outstretched.
she would sit in the back.
Fingers outstretched.
Her legs were
Ooh.
like this, and her feet were like this.
Not
and I
even.
had to massage them to bring them back. Otherwise, that was going to be surgery too. But she's very double jointed too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but
So the arm length was out by about 2 inches. So this side's tighter than this side. So therefore this arm is longer. This one's shorter. So that means the twist you've got, because this foot is tighter, it's a twist like this, which means energetically your body is in flight. Opposite foot, opposite arm. Whereas fight is same.
Yeah.
Flight is running out the door.
It's always been a bit wonky.
Wonky. Let's
Just a
check.
little bit.
Let's check for survivals. Now, do you need something under your knees? How's that lower back feeling?
Yeah, that's fine. It's
Cool.
pushed up, yes.
It's all good? Beautiful. Okay, hold for me. Excellent. And deep survival. Hold. Excellent. Hidden deep survival. Hold. Okay, so at the moment, survival, deep survival, and hidden deep survival aren't showing up, which means we must need to do something different in relation to these gates that are out. So what's the priority? Oh. Okay. So, we need to start with some chakra work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so firstly, the combination with the brow chakra, so brow, pubic bone, and zygoma. So, and hold. And hold. Okay, so this gate, to do with the, well, actually, I suppose we've got all the face down stuff as well stacked in. So all of that stuff messing with the spine, the lack of kundalini, the lack of centering, which can, of course, be emotionally, physically, spiritually out of whack, can be anything. So let's go. So, okay, so what do we need to do with this little guy? Oh, okay. Let's go have a play. So this is current life. Let's go back 1 life. Go back 2 lives. Go back 3 lives. It wasn't there 3 lifetimes ago. So something 2 lifetimes ago, this pattern was brought into play. How fun.
She's had past life regressions.
Cool.
No, I've been here too long, girl. Time to go home one day.
Oh, one of my darling guys the other day, he's been quite damaged by medical interventions, and he gave me a hug. I think he's 1 year older than me, and he looks like 20 years older than me. And he gave me a hug, and he said, one day I'm just not going to wake up. He said, I'll see you on the other side. And I'm like,
Oh,
poor darling. Sucks.
it does.
And you can just feel that these people just need their stories told. And hold out for me.
Hold out.
So that was orbitofrontal cortex. This is one of the parts that can go back either genetically or past life. So and that one's to do with not being perfect under stress. How are you with, like, this lifetime? How are you with deadlines and things like that?
Yeah, pretty good, but if it's quite far away, I will procrastinate until it's like crunch time.
Right.
Until, like, I work better under pressure. Like, I will clean the house more 10 minutes before someone arrives than I will in an entire month of having to clean the house. You know what I mean?
Doesn't everyone do that?
Exactly. So I'm like, that's fun. Like, well, dude, I don't know about you.
That's funny. I remember once I had my cousin Jeff over, and he was one of my favourite cousins as a kid, and he made some comment about my mum never tidying up before anyone got there, and I said, bloody hell, if you saw the amount of tidying we actually did before you walked in that door, you'd be at least a little bit impressed. Okay, so there's something in the 5. Do I need to do a 5-element correction? No. So I just need information? Yeah, okay. So fire element is, in Chinese medicine, is the heart and small intestines, the circulation of the sexual energy. So again, sacral sort of stuff, very much linked in with creation, creating the world we want, creating the life we want, but then also the stress. So the adrenals, immune system, Thyroid. Oh, yeah, right, okay. So, in comes the thyroid. In fact, I'll stack your little thyroid in now anyway. So minus any supplements, minus any medication. And hold back for me. Hold back for me. And I'll pop in the immune system as well. They're pretty good. Okay, so is there some particular emotions we're talking about a couple of lifetimes ago? Yes, there is. Firstly, insert sex. All right, interesting. You need to renounce the past.
Need to renounce the past.
Interesting.
Interesting.
And not take responsibility for stuff you've done in past lives.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the fun things I find with past lives is that we've got to be thankful for all of that stuff anyway, because you are here.
Yeah.
You are here, which means
Absolutely.
you've survived, and
Yeah.
you've survived past lives, and you've made it here.
Well, there is no death, is there? We just keep going on into the next life and the next life.
Yeah.
And the next life.
So then, so for
But you do
yourself,
carry it with you.
yeah. So for yourself, you need more compassion. You need more self-confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, past, yeah. And there's something that made you broken-hearted in the past as well that you need to let go of. So maybe this is a bit of Waratah energy. Let me see if there's a flower essence we can shimmy. Right, okay. So wedding bush energy and isopogon energy. Isopogon is about brain integration, and wedding bush is about commitment. But it's about any relationship. So it's about, but it also to do with moving forward with your business and stuff like that. It's that commitment, to be able to get in there. And you're working on it every day?
Every single day.
Every day. That's
Living
awesome.
and breathing it.
Do I need to do the tuning fork flower essence combos? No. Do I need more information on those? Do we need to do the drops? No. We just needed the information. Yeah. Okay. So in the past lives, are we looking at a lack of commitment or too much commitment? Lack of commitment. Okay. Are we looking at too much sorrow, too much, or not enough compassion, not enough compassion? Are we looking at renouncing the past, inability to renounce the past, taking on too much guilt, all of the above? Okay. Is there any shame in there related to that? Yes, there is. Oh, sadness more so. Okay.
I need to take a picture of these channels. I'm actually learning about this stuff in my vibrational medicine course.
Nice.
It's really interesting, and it's doing my head. It's hard, eh?
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
Like, it's full on hard.
You can turn the light on there, Joe.
That's fine, I've got it.
Do we need more information from that past life? Something else? Okay. So were you male or female? Male, you were male? Okay.
Yeah, I've got that before.
Okay. So to 10 to 20 to 30 to 40. So 30 to 40 years old. Okay. 30 to 35, 35 to 40. Okay. So around that. So there was something going on in there that made you want to run away. Yep. And something that you felt really sad about. Something that you need to renounce. Something that you need to forgive yourself for. Okay. Do we need to know it? Because I'm not psychic. Is there any more we need about that? No. Okay. So if you can just visualize for a moment your 35 to 40-year-old self a few lifetimes ago, feeling that masculine energy of having to do something, you felt sad about something you did that created some sort of damage or trauma to people around you or to your family. What's your inkling?
What?
What's your inkling about what it was? Are you getting any?
Yeah, I was feeling that it was my partner who was being unfaithful.
Okay, right.
Cheating.
Okay.
But it also could have been because I wasn't present enough, maybe.
What, men that amount of time ago not being present enough? Hard to imagine.
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
No, I'm not picking on men.
She just wasn't that into it.
I was just thinking of the hubby in Mary Poppins. Okay, so let's go in and have a look at this. So we do this brow chakra as the correction. Yes, we do. So let's go see whether it's first, second, or third stage stress. And hold. Hold. Second stage stress. So that's locking, it's not unlocking when we're asking it to, so it's over facilitated, which means that you're in that, like even not being able to renounce the past, the nervous system's holding on, which is why it's blowing the brow chakra.
Yeah.
It's just keeping it all there. And of course that whole thing about guilt, shame, it's all there so that we don't do the same stupid thing again.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know.
Like it's a lesson learned.
Exactly. So time to move on. Something stuck in your sensory nervous system about that, and that's when it can bring up similar stuff this time about things that feel the same but are quite different. Because the sensory nervous system, and of course you're a sixth sense girl, so
Yeah.
your sixth sense, your spidey senses will be out there and pick up things
Yeah, it
before,
does.
yeah.
It does.
You know, I had a lady who I saw once up in, actually Blaze was 1, so it was 33 years ago. And I had this lady, and she just irritated the hell out of me when I was living in Cooktown. I had no idea why. And it wasn't until I came back down to Brisbane and I saw someone who was in my childhood school, and she had the same voice. And it was at that moment that I went, you know, and I knew there was no reason why I disliked this woman. I just couldn't stand being around her, and I had no idea why.
Yeah.
The poor sweetie.
I'm one of her triggers.
Yeah, okay.
Me? What?
Yeah.
What?
I'm one
No,
of
no.
your triggers.
Okay.
There's something
Oh.
I do that's one of your triggers.
Well, yeah, and Dad's too.
Yeah, but it doesn't
Do you mind if we stack that in as part of the circuit?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's do it.
sure.
Stack us
Okay.
in.
So just thinking about your mum. And hold.
Oh.
Hold. 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 Hold.
Shut
Oh.
up.
You just blew her whole immune system.
I know, I did.
So it is, yeah. And there's an energy mismatch.
Oh,
So an
please
energy,
please just fix it for her.
yeah.
You're on
We're on it. We're on it.
You're getting on here next month.
That's funny. Yeah, we're all different humans. We've all got our own patterns.
Wait till you get me on the table.
Oh, have a field day.
Arika's in my practitioner mastery signature system, and the other day he was saying, because he came over to Australia about, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 years ago, 6 years ago now, and him and his wife had booked a couple of weeks of treatments with me from Germany. And anyway, and while he was there, every time we would do anything, he would get his camera, he would put it up, and he'd go home, and then he would learn what I was doing. So he pretty much learnt my technique. And then he ended up staying about 6 weeks and booking a lot. Anyway, it was all pretty cool. And one of the techniques that I taught him was the energy mismatch. So then afterwards he decided he'd better go do some of these courses of stuff that I had, you know, taught him in all of these sessions. And he actually met the woman who developed the energy mismatch technique.
Wow.
And then he said, oh yeah, I already know how to do that. And she said, what do you mean? Oh, I learned that from Madonna. Who's Madonna? She's in Australia. What are you talking about?
Who is that?
Exactly. Now thinking about your dad.
Which one?
Oh, hello. Whichever one she thought of first.
Just Dad and Jen.
The energy of
That's
dad.
a lot of stress on her system. Like
Yeah.
5 personalities to deal with. It's,
Bit of fun.
yeah.
been a ride.
Well, we woke up to one male this morning and we're going home to a different one this afternoon.
Okay.
So that's,
Yeah.
that's how quickly it swaps.
One of my clients, he often watches videos actually, so hey, if you hear me. But his personalities, because of abuse when he was small, are both masculine and feminine from months old, because that's when the abuse started. So sometimes, yeah, our body has no choice but to create a little entity that we can go to stay safe and protected in any time.
Yeah.
Okay, thinking about your dad. And whole. Anyone else you want stacked in?
No, I'm good.
Your brother?
No, it's fine.
Cool. Okay. Okay, I do need to use some tuning forks on them. Small intestine, that's part of the fire element. And heart, which is part of the fire element. Okay, so small intestine, heart. Okay. So oak. Interesting, because it sort of links in with sacral sort of stuff as well, but it's about those internal struggles when things just aren't going your way, you know, for growth in life and feeling discouraged about stuff occasionally. Got 2 layers of it to do. Maybe that one, okay. But I shall use it on the base. No, I won't. I'll use it on the sacral and the brow chakra. I take responsibility for my attitudes and now choose to kindly, gently, lovingly and supportively transcend my fighting and struggling with my life and the growth processes, my discouragement with problems into all-encompassing love. I make the commitment to kindly, gently, lovingly and supportively face life with strength, courage and stability. I take responsibility for my attitudes and now choose to kindly, gently, lovingly and supportively dissolve my discouragement with problems and my fighting and struggling with my life and the growth processes into all-encompassing love. I make the commitment to kindly, gently, lovingly and supportively face life with faith, strength, courage and stability. And hold. And hold. Beautiful. So that's back to balance. Let's go see where your body's gate is at. So again. So 3 lifetimes ago, 2 lifetimes ago, 1 lifetime ago, and back to present. So they're all nice and balanced now.
Yeah, they are balanced.
Cool.
Nice.
And let's check your arm length, fingers outstretched. Beautiful.
Nice. So it's a lot closer.
Excellent. Okay. Or if something else, what do we need? Okay, we need to go into the RAS. Do we need to do the whole PVSS? No, we need to just go into RAS. So RAS is that part of the brain that controls what hormones are controlling stuff in our life.
Okay.
So something happens and our brain either feels happy and relaxed and confident, or it goes, what's going on?
Hmm.
So the first thing is the low serotonin. So once again, the relaxant actually helps to pick up serotonin.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, interesting. So your sacral chakra falls down when your serotonin's low.
Oh, okay.
So they're connected for
So
you.
that's connected. So
Yeah.
during my period,
Yeah.
I feel that. That's what we were talking about
Exactly.
before.
Exactly.
Oh,
Interesting.
wow, okay.
And I never actually thought of those supplements helping with things like chakra balancing, but it makes sense because if we're balancing the hormones,
Absolutely.
then it has
because
to work outwards as well.
Yeah, your chakras, they're intertwined with your
Yeah.
endocrine system. So
Yeah.
of course, like you heal it physically, then you heal it energetically. So.
Exactly. That's so cool.
Mm.
And and this is sort of why I do my online courses that are saved privately, because then I can teach whatever I want. Yeah, like when I first learnt about the RAS, they've got really specific coordinate combos, but I find 99% of the time, once you get a particular hormone, you need a chakra to clear it. Like that clears it faster than anything else. Okay. So that's the first time the base chakra is blown. So the base chakra works with the sphenoid and the dura. You know, so from the tailbone, the dura is one of the areas the dura connects to.
Okay.
And it also, the tailbone as well. Yeah, so, interesting. Okay, so that was hiding quite well underneath all of that.
Yep.
So we need to stack in the base chakra and your tailbone and your sphenoid. And the organ is the adrenals. Yes.
Yep.
Adrenals and kidneys. And hold. Okay. And hold. Third stage stress. Okay, so that, and once again, that was quite well hidden because that's the first time that's shown up. So that's chronic fatigue of your base chakra.
Yeah.
So let's just tweak it first. So what's your business, Abby?
Working with clinical aromatherapy.
Right, beautiful.
And, sound healing and also some art prints and stuff like that and card decks.
My last lady has a healing bowl that you can sit in.
Oh my god,
wow.
what?
Yeah.
Seriously? Oh wow.
And the little hippie chick who just left her daughter, she sits in it regularly. She's like the hippie kid in the
my
family.
God.
I was looking at one the other day
I
that
didn't
you
think
can
they made
stand
that
in, and I was like,
Oh, maybe
so
that's what she
cool.
means. Maybe that's what she means.
The big metal stand ones. You put your feet in it and you hit it, and it just. Oh, I've got a big one that you can put on your head.
Yeah, that's
So you hit it and it just vibrates through your body. That's
incredible.
just yummy.
One of my old prackies, if I can see them, I'll do it. But you know, stuff moves. It moves. Magically moves. No. You know, I've got those little gongs, just little tiny gongs.
Oh yeah.
And she used to do one on each ear and just sort of pull them out real. Oh my God, it was like your whole body.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was amazing.
Incredible.
They're not going to magically appear, I don't think. Okay, and hold. And hold. Yeah, okay, so we've gone from third stage stress down to second stage stress. So what's the next priority? So figure eight combo. So face down, face up. So over the torso and hold, and under the feet and hold. Interesting. So let's just double check. That's the legs and hold, face and hold. No. So torso. Okay. So let's work out what direction. Do we need this direction or that direction? We need that direction. And do we need normal or lazy? We need lazy. Okay. And then how far away from the body in centimetres, inches or feet? About 2 feet away. With tuning forks, without tuning forks, okay. So figure eights just help to shift energy that's locked into our auras, and so by doing the fuzzy glove, we call it, the fuzzy glove technique, you know, it sort of helps to work out where the problem is. Maybe I'll do figure eights in the kinesiology for the home. I haven't quite decided yet what I'm going to do. It'll be very, you know, pliable. It'll be pliable. Oh, beautiful. And hold. Excellent. Now, did that sort this little guy out? Hold. Negatory. Okay, so do we need to go that way? Okay, so do we need to go that way or this way? No, it's that way. Okay, so centimetres. Okay, so fairly close to the body. So centimetres, so it's about, oh okay, so it is, it's about 4 to 6 centimetres away. So the 8th chakra is underneath the feet, and the 8th chakra well actually it's above the head, but we check it in kinesiology above the head, but below the feet, because it's also involved in grounding.
Okay.
And the grounding is so important, you know, to get that energy from, you know, Mother Earth. Do you get outside very much? I know we chatted about that last time.
Lately it's been difficult to.
Yeah.
It's terrible weather lately. It's
Yeah, it
either dumping it down or it's 40 degrees. Can't even go into the pool till it's like 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's too hot to even go in the pool. And the pool's 35 degrees. Like what?
Yeah, it stinks, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yep.
But yeah, I haven't been going outside as much as I.
Technically, they want to keep us all inside in aircon, but then they keep shutting down the aircons as well. Did you see one of them got in trouble or got found out adjusting manually 170,000 smart air conditioners from distance? I think that might have been Sydney.
That's crazy.
You know, gotta love the smart devices.
Smart cities.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yep, Sydney's just had its first 30-minute smart city approved.
God.
And everyone goes, yay, you can walk everywhere. And you'll be like London soon.
Easier to herd like cattle.
Have you seen all the farmers though? How
Oh,
much
yeah.
that has
Oh,
spread
that's
across
hilarious.
Europe.
I love it.
Wow.
It's
You
so
know, they won,
fantastic.
They won.
The French have always been very good at their revolts.
Yes.
They won though. The government ended up like going with them and saying, all right.
Which government?
I think it was France.
Yeah, right. Because now there's about 20 European countries that are doing their strikes.
Just dumping
It was like-
shit and
Yeah,
steps.
2-3 weeks
The
ago it was
last
only
time
like
you
5,
were
so
at
it's
their door,
amazing.
yeah. You won't
Yeah.
see it on mainstream news.
No. Meanwhile, then you've got awesome Italian Prime Minister, you know, and she has stopped any fake meat in Italy. They're not not genetically modified.
Beyond
The 4D the 4D stuff, the stuff where you can't tell the
Is that
difference.
The printed stuff? Is
Yes,
it printed?
yeah.
Oh my god.
And I just shared on my New Leaf Natural Therapies group this morning, they've done a similar thing with milk. So it's this genetically.
Yeah, I saw that.
Ugh, makes me want to vomit.
They're doing the dairy now. It's like, because they're doing it from the protein.
Because, you know, Billy G and a few of them put money in. I think, you know, Facebook douchebag as well as Billy G. And there was another one, maybe the Amazon guy, was 3 bigwigs put millions into it. Because, you know, you don't need cows, you don't need land, you don't need grass. Just make it in a lab.
Just make it in a lab in a bunker.
Oh,
yeah.
$100 million
awful.
bunker.
Ugh. Vomitous
I think
guys.
what's really sad is that they could end world hunger in an instant.
Yeah, they could.
Did you hear about
And
15 years ago?
And they won't. They're more interested in doing shit like what they're doing.
I can't remember which part of Africa it was, but about 10-15 years ago, because it was quite a while ago, a jet full of genetically modified food turned up at one of the African countries, and the Prime Minister did not want a bar of GMO stuff, and they would not allow it to be delivered. And in Hungary, about 10 years ago, they accidentally grew genetically modified corn because Hungary's been, once again, one of the outspoken ones through the last 4 years with shenanigans. And and they actually burnt down this crop of corn rather than actually using it because they just, you know, some of them are just going, well. And when Obama was in, he actually passed a law to stop them doing any more studies about whether GMOs are bad for humans or not. And then Biden's just passed something saying that they're not allowed to check if EMFs are bad for kids anymore. Because, you know,
he's not going to last very long in
he's probably a clone.
That's what we said.
He definitely
him anyway.
He definitely is Robert Joe. My God.
It's pretty funny.
It is actually. But he's not
When
gonna
you
last
know,
very
you know,
long.
right?
If you know, you know. If you don't know by now, then
And Michael Obama.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Taylor Swift.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, yeah.
They're all dodge.
They're all dodgy.
Hollywood.
They're all
They're all
Hollywood,
dodgy.
exactly.
Hollywood.
Okay. So linking to any and all health challenges associated with the thyroid. Beautiful. Any and all health challenges associated with your spine. Any and all health challenges associated with detoxification. Okay.
Something
Interesting.
there.
See your feet.
It's in relation to any and all toxins.
Weirdo.
And hold. 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 Any and all toxins.
It's weird how you had no idea what to start with today, and you
I know.
how it leads you down a rabbit hole.
You never know where it'll go.
It's incredible. It's so fascinating. And it's so subtle.
It's bizarre,
It's
isn't it?
unreal.
Any and all environmental pollutants. And hold. Had my Zoom this morning with my science guys. It is amazing where people come from. Funnily enough, you know, Carl just happened to get Morgellons 3 years ago. So he's some young dude who just got health issues. Crap started coming out of his skin, so he bought a microscope. He started finding out what was going on.
Yeah.
Bought himself a microscope, and now he is like a dynamo microscopist.
Wow. Oh, I love that.
And you know, he dies. I don't know what he's talking about most of the time. Zero idea. And this other guy, who told his story last week, he who's very much under the radar, but he was worth $300 million back in 2007, having been in the Hollywood thing. And then he got given the keys to Hollywood So he would have had to have done the next level, which he refused to do. So of course he lost everything. And so he then found out about the plans on the planet.
Yep.
So back in about 2015, he bought himself microscopes and started looking at people and trying to help people work out what was going on.
We've got more people in our tribe than what we think.
Yeah.
We really
Like
do.
neither of those guys would have had an audience, or if this hadn't have all happened. It's very interesting. And that guy, and he's the doTERRA guy. So, you don't know about doTERRA, do you?
No?
So he bought in a shipment of empty bottles from doTERRA, and they were all contaminated with the same stuff the swabs are contaminated with and the masks are contaminated with and stuff.
The bottles, the doTERRA
bottles.
bottles. Oh my god, wait, what? No.
Yeah.
The same stuff as
So he calls them satanic. He reckons they're a satanic company.
Oh my god. I
You
need to
need
look
to
into
change
that.
your
I
oils.
know, I need to look into that. That's
So
crazy.
because these days he tests everything.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
tests every slide, he tests every supplement, he just tests everything these days.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, bizarre.
We'll just put frequencies in them, honey. and
Exactly.
Yeah.
Any and all
So
toxins
to do.
are beautiful.
put 'em
Environmental
on the scanner.
toxins, internal body toxins, stress toxins. Good.
Oh good. Yay.
Every time you get your oils, we'll just clear all the energies out of them.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
Do an energetic clear and shield.
Yeah, because I think that's what we've got to do.
And then at least you know that they're right. To be honest, we should be doing it with everything.
I was about to say we
Yeah.
should be doing
We
that with
really should.
absolutely
It
everything.
should be an absolute
Yeah.
minimum.
Yeah.
You should be doing it before you even see a client. That scanner should be
Oh,
on
I've
you.
got it going on the
Energy
computer.
clearing.
I've got it going on the
Energy clear and
computer all
shield.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then at least
Yeah.
you're
There you
okay.
go.
There's one thing I forget
Thank
to
you
do.
so much.
That's
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
I'll send you the video tonight.
Yes.